Welcome back to All Sorts Podcast, everyone.
And happy holidays.
Today we're diving deep into a tradition that's captured the hearts of millions for nearly 70 years.
NORAD tracks Santa.
Exactly.
It's an incredible blend of holiday magic and modern technology.
And we're going to unpack how it all works.
Using news reports, historical accounts, and NORAD's own website.
And since it's Christmas Day, we thought, what better time than now to focus on the main event?
Santa's Christmas Eve flight.
As it happened just last night.
Perfect timing.
So let's rewind the clock back to December 24th.
The anticipation is building.
Kids are getting ready for bed with visions of sugar plums dancing in their heads.
And NORAD's Santa Tracker goes live online at 4 a.m. Eastern Time.
Early birds get a glimpse of Santa prepping for takeoff.
What?
But we know this tradition didn't start with a fancy website.
No.
Let's go back to the very beginning.
Okay.
How did this whole thing even get started?
Believe it or not, it all began with a simple mistake.
Oh, really?
Back in 1955, a Sears department store in Colorado Springs ran a newspaper ad
Okay.
inviting kids to call Santa,
Yeah.
but they accidentally printed the wrong number.
Oh, no. A wrong number situation.
Precisely.
So instead of reaching the jolly old elf...
Those calls
Yeah.
went straight to the Continental Air Defense Command,
Oh, wow.
or CONAD as it was known then, the predecessor to NORAD.
Imagine being the person on the other end of that line.
Right.
So what did CONAD do with all these calls from excited kids wanting to talk to Santa?
Well, Colonel Harry Shoup, the crew commander that night, could have easily dismissed it all.
Yeah.
But instead, he saw an opportunity
Okay.
to spread some Christmas cheer.
Okay.
He instructed his officers to give the children updates on Santa's location,
Wow.
essentially making it up as they went along.
What a heartwarming story.
It is.
A simple act of kindness that sparked a tradition that continues to this day.
And that tradition has evolved quite a bit over the years.
For sure.
It's no longer just about officers making up stories. NORAD now uses some serious technology to track Santa's journey.
Yeah, they've got the whole shebang, radar, satellites,
Yeah.
even fighter jets.
That's right.
Let's break down how they use this technology to follow Santa on his Christmas Eve flight.
Okay, it all starts with the North Warning System,
Okay.
a powerful radar system
Yeah.
that spans across Alaska and northern Canada.
So even if Santa tries to be stealthy, he can't slip past this radar.
Not a chance.
No.
The radar picks up Santa the moment he takes off from the North Pole,
Okay.
alerting NORAD that the Christmas Eve flight is officially underway.
And then the satellites kick in.
Exactly.
Right.
NORAD uses satellites to keep a close eye on Santa as he makes his way around the globe.
But how do they actually track Santa with satellites?
Yeah.
Do they have a special Santa-shaped satellite up there or something?
Well, not quite a Santa-shaped satellite,
Okay.
but they do have a way to lock onto Santa.
Okay.
Apparently, Rudolph's nose
Uh-huh.
emits a strong infrared signature, similar to what you'd see with a rocket launch, making it easy to spot from space.
So Rudolph's nose isn't just a guiding light for the sleigh.
Right.
It's like a beacon for NORAD satellites.
Precisely.
And as Santa gets closer to North America, NORAD even sends out fighter jets to escort him.
They do.
Talk about VIP treatment.
Yes.
A fighter jet escort for Santa and his reindeer.
It's pretty cool.
That's incredible.
It's all about ensuring a safe and smooth flight for Santa as he makes his deliveries.
Yeah,
And of course, it makes for some pretty amazing visuals for those following along.
absolutely. NORAD has done a fantastic job of making this tradition accessible to everyone.
Yeah.
They've got the website, social media channels, even a dedicated NORAD Tracks Santa app.
Right.
You can follow Santa's journey in real time no matter where you are in the world.
It's truly remarkable.
It is.
And for those who prefer a more traditional approach,
Yeah.
there's always the option to call NORAD's Santa tracking hotline.
Mm-hmm.
They have a team of volunteers ready to answer questions and provide updates on Santa's whereabouts.
Speaking of volunteers, let's talk about the human element behind all this technology.
Okay.
They're the ones who truly bring this tradition to life.
You're absolutely right. NORAD relies on hundreds of volunteers who dedicate their time and energy to making this operation a success.
Mm-hmm.
They answer phone calls, update the website, and spread Christmas cheer to anyone who reaches out.
It's a testament to the spirit of the season.
It is.
Even amidst the hustle and bustle of the holidays, people are willing to give their time to make this magical experience possible for others.
It's truly heartwarming.
And it's worth noting that even during potential government shutdowns,
Yeah.
NORAD has made it clear that Santa tracking would continue.
Yes.
So even if the government grinds to a halt, Santa's journey is safe.
the Christmas spirit will prevail.
That's a powerful statement about the importance of this tradition.
It shows that some things are simply too important to let politics interfere with.
Absolutely. And speaking of Santa's journey, let's get into the specifics of his Christmas Eve flight. We know the tracker went live early in the morning, but when did Santa actually take off from the North Pole?
Well, according to NORAD,
Okay.
Santa was already well on his way by 12:03 p.m. Eastern Time on December 24th.
So no time wasted.
Nope.
And where did he head first?
Well, one of his first stops was in Cayenne, French Guiana.
Cayenne, French Guiana.
Yes.
Imagine Santa Claus soaring over the rainforests of South America.
I know, it's pretty amazing.
That's amazing. It's like a scene straight out of a Christmas movie.
Right.
And from there, where did Santa's journey take him?
He made his way across the globe,
Okay.
hitting every continent.
Wow.
One of his notable stops was in the United Kingdom,
Okay.
where he was spotted over Heathrow Airport.
Heathrow must have been buzzing with excitement.
Oh, I bet.
Did they mention any other specific locations Santa visited?
Of course he made his way to North America.
Okay.
Our sources tell us he was projected to arrive over western Montana around 10 p.m. local time.
That's prime time for all those kids eagerly awaiting Santa's arrival.
For sure.
So we've covered Santa's journey from the North Pole to South America, across Europe, and finally to North America.
We have.
It's amazing to think about the sheer scale of this operation.
It is.
But let's not forget the reason behind it all.
Right.
The joy it brings to children around the world.
Absolutely. That's what makes this tradition so special.
Mm-hmm.
It's about keeping the magic of Christmas alive.
Yeah.
And inspiring wonder in the hearts of children everywhere.
And it's not just about the presents.
No.
It's about the belief in something good, something magical, something that unites us all.
Beautifully said. And that brings us to the heart of what NORAD Tracks Santa is all about.
Yeah?
It's about embracing the spirit of Christmas and sharing that spirit with the world.
It's about creating memories, fostering joy, and reminding ourselves of the importance of kindness and generosity.
Yes.
And on that note, I think it's time we take a quick break.
Okay.
But don't worry, we'll be back soon to continue our deep dive into NORAD Tracks
Yeah.
and explore the global impact of this incredible tradition.
Stay tuned.
We'll have more fascinating insights and heartwarming stories when we return.
Welcome back to All Sorts Podcast.
Before the break, we were talking about how NORAD Tracks Santa really captures the spirit of Christmas.
It's amazing how this tradition has evolved from a simple wrong number into this global phenomenon uniting people from all corners of the world.
Right. We've talked about the radar systems and the satellites.
Right.
But who are the people who make this Christmas magic happen year after year?
Well, it's a joint effort
Okay.
involving both American and Canadian military personnel working together.
And let's not forget about those incredible volunteers
Yes.
who answer calls from excited children worldwide.
They are amazing.
They're the heart and soul of this operation.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
One of our sources mentioned that the majority of those answering the phones are actually civilian volunteers,
Wow.
driven by their love for Christmas.
That's incredible. It just shows the power of this tradition.
Right.
People are willing to give their time and energy
Yeah.
simply to make Christmas Eve a little more magical for others.
It really does transcend borders and languages,
Yeah.
bringing people together.
Speaking of global reach,
Yeah.
how has NORAD Tracks Santa become such a worldwide phenomenon?
It's truly remarkable.
It is.
Millions of people across the globe tune in to follow Santa's journey,
Yeah.
engaging with NORAD's website, social media, and the dedicated app.
Okay.
They even offer the Santa Tracker in multiple languages.
That's impressive.
Yeah.
They've really made this accessible to everyone no matter where they are or what language they speak.
It's a testament to their commitment to sharing this tradition with as many people as possible. They've created a truly global community,
Yeah.
united by the spirit of Christmas.
I love that idea. A global community coming together to celebrate this magical event.
I know.
It's a beautiful counterpoint to some of the more divisive things we see happening in the world.
I agree.
And it's not just about following a dot on a map.
No.
NORAD has created an entire experience around this tradition.
They have.
Their website is like a virtual North Pole with games, music, movies,
Oh, yeah.
information about Santa and NORAD's history, and even a gift shop.
Wow. They've thought of everything.
It's like a one-stop shop for all things Christmas.
Exactly. They've managed to create an immersive experience that goes beyond simply tracking Santa's location. It's about fostering the spirit of Christmas and sparking joy.
It's about creating memories, right?
Yes.
Those shared moments of anticipation and excitement as we follow Santa's progress on Christmas Eve, no matter where we are in the world.
Precisely. And those memories often start at a young age.
Oh, for sure.
Just imagine the thrill of a child calling NORAD and hearing a friendly voice confirm that Santa is on his way.
Wow.
Maybe even heading toward their town next.
That's pure magic. And it's a beautiful example of how technology can actually enhance those human experiences and keep the spirit of tradition alive.
It can.
Speaking of traditions,
I
came across a funny story while researching this episode.
Oh, really?
Apparently, a political party in India, the Aam Aadmi Party, decided to get in on the Christmas spirit. They used AI to create a Christmas greeting featuring an avatar of their leader, Arvind Kejriwal, dressed as Santa Claus.
A politician dressed as Santa Claus, created by AI?
Yeah.
That's certainly a unique way to spread a holiday cheer.
It just goes to show that Santa Claus is a truly global icon.
He is.
Reaching even into the world of politics.
It is amazing.
But let's get back to Santa's Christmas Eve flight. We left off with his projected arrival in western Montana.
Right.
Where did he go from there?
Unfortunately, our sources don't provide a complete itinerary of Santa's every stop.
Yeah, makes sense. After all, we wouldn't want to spoil the magic.
No.
For those who believe.
Exactly. But it's safe to assume that Santa, being the efficient gift giver that he is, likely touched down in various countries across every continent.
After all, he has a lot of good little boys and girls to visit in a single night.
It's a logistical masterpiece, to say the least.
It is.
It really speaks to the incredible capabilities of Santa and his team, from the reindeer with their supersonic speed to the elves working tirelessly at the North Pole.
It really is a reminder that nothing is impossible when we all work together toward a common goal.
Yes.
And in this case, that goal is spreading joy and happiness to children all over the world.
Beautifully put. It reminds us of the enduring power of belief. The belief in something good, something magical, something that connects us all.
A belief that transcends age, culture, and background.
Right.
A belief that reminds us of the importance of hope, generosity, and the spirit of giving.
Yes.
And that, I think, is the true magic of NORAD Tracks Santa.
I couldn't agree more.
Now, before we wrap up our deep dive, let's take a moment to remind everyone about the incredible community here at All Sorts Podcast.
Yes, thank you to all of our listeners for joining us on this exploration of NORAD Tracks Santa. We've had a wonderful time uncovering the history, the global impact, and the heartwarming stories behind this tradition.
If you enjoyed this episode, be sure to like, share, and subscribe to All Sorts Podcasts on YouTube so you don't miss out on any of our future deep dives.
And be sure to follow us on X, Instagram, and Threads for even more updates and behind-the-scenes fun.
We love hearing from our listeners.
We do.
So don't hesitate to reach out and let us know what you think.
But for now, let's leave you with one final thought to ponder. As we move into this new year. Imagine, if you will, the spirit of Santa Claus embodied in all of us. What if we all approached the world with a bit more generosity, a bit more kindness, a bit more belief in the magic of possibility?
What if we all embraced the spirit of giving, not just during the holidays, but throughout the year?
What a wonderful world that would be.
And on that note, we want to thank you all for listening to All Sorts Podcast.
Yes.
We wish you a happy and healthy new year filled with joy, wonder, and the spirit of adventure.
Until next time, keep exploring, keep learning, and keep the spirit of curiosity alive.
Happy holidays, everyone. Thanks for joining us here on All Sorts Podcast.
See you next time.
Welcome back to All Sorts Podcast.
We've been on quite a journey exploring the origins, the technology, and the global impact of NORAD Tracks Santa.
It really is a unique combination.
It is.
But I think what stands out most is the human element.
Right.
The dedication of the NORAD personnel, the tireless efforts of the volunteers, and the pure joy it brings to people all over the world.
Absolutely. I think that's what makes this tradition so enduring.
Yeah.
It speaks to that universal desire for magic, for connection, and for a shared experience that transcends borders and differences.
It's like a global campfire, drawing everyone in to share the warmth and wonder of Santa's journey.
I like that.
We talked about his stops in French Guiana and the UK, as well as his arrival over western Montana.
We did.
Do we have any other clues about his route from our sources?
Unfortunately, our sources didn't give us a complete itinerary. Yes. But considering Santa's commitment to delivering presents to all the good children around the world, it's safe to assume he touched down in various countries across every continent.
That makes sense. After all, he has a lot of ground to cover in a single night.
He does.
The logistics of it all are mind-boggling when you really think about it.
I know.
It speaks to the incredible capabilities of Santa and his entire team.
Absolutely. From the reindeer with their supersonic speed to the elves working tirelessly in the workshop.
Yeah.
It's a testament to what can be accomplished with teamwork and dedication.
Absolutely. And what a beautiful goal it is to spread joy and happiness to children worldwide.
Couldn't agree more.
And that brings us to the heart of this tradition, the enduring power of belief.
Yeah.
That belief in something good, magical, and unifying.
Beautifully said. It's a belief that transcends age, culture, and background. It reminds us of the importance of hope, generosity, and the spirit of giving.
Not just during the holidays, but throughout the year.
That's right.
And that's a perfect note to wrap up this deep dive on.
It is.
It's been a privilege to explore this magical tradition with you all.
It has.
We hope you've enjoyed the journey.
Before we sign off, just a quick reminder to like, share, and subscribe to All Sorts Podcast on YouTube.
Yeah.
For more deep dives into all sorts of fascinating topics.
And don't forget to follow us on X, Instagram, and Threads for even more updates and behind-the-scenes fun.
We love hearing from you all, so don't be shy about reaching out.
Yeah.
And letting us know what you'd like us to explore next.
Until then, keep exploring, keep believing, and keep the spirit of Christmas alive in your hearts all year round.
Happy holidays, everyone.
Thanks for joining us here on All Sorts Podcast. We'll see you next time.